What sort of sinus issues were you dealing with before you decided to do something about it?
The reason I came here is because I was having all kinds of problems. I was having voice problems. I had been hoarse for about 3 or 4 months, and I was having chronic sinus infections where I would get a sinus infection and then I would not get well for a month or 2 months. And so finally I came here because I could get my voice addressed and I could also get my sinus issues addressed. But so really just chronic sinus infections.
What were the worst symptoms that you were dealing with?
Hoarseness, congestion, headache, sinus pressure, and in my job I just can't have that. I have to talk a lot and have to communicate a lot, and so those things kept me from doing my job.
Had you been dealing with it for a very long time?
I have dealt with sinus issues since I was in high school or even as a child, so this has been something that I've been dealing with my whole life. So I'm just trying to get a final solution to this. So.
What solutions had you been trying?
I had previously done allergy testing, allergy shots. I had some of my issues with my voice had been, they thought were reflux. I had another doctor do reflux. So just in the sinus infections over and over and over again, the hoarseness. And so when I came here, I kind of got all that addressed in one place. So.
What sort of surgery options did Dr. Davis present to you?
When we first started, he of course said the balloon sinuplasty, and then he told me that if that didn't work, or the other options that I would have. And so after I had my CT scan, he thought it would be a good candidate for the balloon. I had a deviated septum, so we also had to fix that so for the balloon to be effective. So he also told me that I could put off the surgery if I wanted just to do the saline rinses. But and I did that for a couple of months, but then decided to do the balloon to really be most effective.
After recovering from the procedure, how did you feel?
I feel great. I can breathe so much better than I used to. The two things I can tell the biggest difference is sleeping. I sleep so much better because I can actually breathe, and exercising. I've always been able. I'm very active, and I like to run and those kinds of things. And I would stop running because I could not breathe, and now I'll run double the time I used to run because I can actually breathe through my nose. So
That's right.
it's nice. Sometimes I'm just driving down the road and go,